back, folks. It's a new episode. I'm just kidding.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. And on today's episode, we have Jake's Huracan here, and we are going to be installing a brand new clutch in his car. So I know a lot of you already follow him and his content, so the majority of you are already going to know what's going on. But we did do the turbo kit a little while ago.
Would I ruin your scene?
I didn't know what you're doing back there. It ended up great. He is happy with it. He even has his rear bumper on, and it looks incredible. But we are going to be addressing the problem he is having with his clutch. We knew prior to doing the install that he was having a little clutch slippage, but it becomes more prominent when you add another 400 horsepower. He has purchased a Dodson Pro Max. It is sitting over here. Let's pop over there, talk to Jordan, and have him explain a couple things. What do we got going on today?
Today, you want to come over here. We have a Dodson Pro Max. We have the billet outer carrier. They revised the design by getting rid of the 6 bolts here so they don't shear. It's like, you know, pressed on or C-clipped or splined actually, now that I see it better. We have the billet inner cage for the inner clutch, the billet outer cage for all the power. We also have the upgraded steels and frictions here with the wave washers here, wave springs, and it keeps the clutches and frictions apart so there's no drag. We also have a brand new Volkswagen Auto Group stator here. So we have the the barrel is pressed into the outer cast piece here. Fluid comes in here. So these will spin, which is what we presume to happen with Jake's, which is why it's having a little bit of clutch problems. We stitch weld it here, here, and here so it's unable to spin to keep from stator spinning again. I'm gonna throw all this together. I gotta soak the frictions in this doppel couplings and DCT fluid. And we're gonna do a cartridge filter as well as a pan filter. So this has a filter in it as well, minus such. We're gonna do all of those. I'm gonna throw it all back in and you know, get some horsepower to the ground. Horsepower to the ground. Excuse me, horsepower. Let's get started, boys and girls. And girls, fellas and fillettes.
This is going to be a massive upgrade to the horsepower he's putting out, so we'll be able to harness it and actually put it down to the ground. Because when we say this clutch is top of the line, we're not kidding. The only thing beyond this is a fully built transmission. Hello? Hello? Stop calling my phone! God, scammers and their calls. Ridiculous. So we are going to be working closely with Jordan to get this car torn apart. We have to start taking off most of the rear to get the transmission out. We're going to be pulling out his old clutch, putting in the new one. Let's get this thing torn apart. As you can tell, Jordan is absolutely ecstatic about starting this project.
I am. I just got clean.
If you've seen our last couple videos, you know that he has some toolbox widgets waiting to be used.
Yeah, well, I dumped my whole top row here. I was gonna do it, and then we got busy, so I had to throw all these back in here. I got like this portion done here.
Well, so he started. He has a long way to go.
I was excited about toolbox widgets, so I was like, let's do it. And then I kind of ruined myself.
So if you guys are waiting, I know you guys are super excited for Jordan to get his box done with toolbox widget. So at some point, it will happen. Probably not in the near future. Well, I mean, that's not where that goes.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done it that way.
Jordan's gonna do a little clean because he just finished up another project, and you should too, using toolbox widget for your toolbox if you want to be as clean and organized as Jordan is about to be, and our other techs already are. Make sure to pop on over to toolboxwidget.com and use code Huracan for 10% off your entire order. Everyone loves this product, and you will too, so make sure to get your orders in.
Here in the trans oil, so I could use this oil to soak the clutches, so I don't use brand new fluid to discard.
Genius.
And I could like dump it out, but the bucket, I don't like the buckets, so we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna use used fluid, which looks pretty well and perfect. So. Oh yeah, look at all those. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get some zip ties, tie them up because you gotta keep these. You gotta keep these where they're at. They do thicker steels on the upgradeds, so they don't warp as bad.
I don't know if that was necessary.
You fucking drop it.
Why?
Because then it'll go glunk and it'll fucking hit
you. Slide it down the side.
I'll slide you down the side. That's my tool cart. Why are you my tool cart? And then when I go to throw my tools, when I get angry, I'm gonna break this thing.
Just like that, the turbo kit is off. It's not too hard of a process, as you can tell. All right, so now as you can see here.
So ladies and gentlemen, the turbo kit is off. We're gonna tear into it. We're gonna get the intercoolers off, and then we're gonna take the top plate off. We're gonna get the oil sump. We're gonna get the oil sump. And the oil sump, we're gonna take the trans out.
I'll have it out in no time, don't you worry. All in a day's work for Jordan White here at Huracan Motorsports. If you're looking to get something like this done, be sure to give us a call.
Oh, you did all the work.
Be sure to call me specifically, Jesse Sellers here at Huracan Motorsports, for all your twin turbo and transmission needs. I can get you handled all by myself with my tools. Thank you
So this
kindly.
here, ladies and gentlemen, this is Jake Schnatters. Transaxle out of the Lamborghini panel wagon. Quiet on set, quiet on set. I'm gonna take the clutch out, which is right here. Get all the T30s out. I'm gonna pull this out. We're going to peel it apart because there's a couple roller bearings that we need to steal out of this for the new Dodson Pro Max. I've been soaking for the past day. We're going to assemble that clutch, put the welded stator in, put the pump back in, put the pan back on, put the clutch in, get it all figured out, cleaned up because a little bit of shmoo. And then stab it back in, throw it all back together. We're smooth sailing, baby.
Okay, I'm gonna clean it up.
And that's the clutch. This is the flat portion. We'll see if it's been spun once we take it out. And I'll weld that one and throw all the stuff back together. Billet stuff. Not billet stuff. Those are the roller bearings right there that I was talking about that we need to take and stab over there.
Don't you have work to do? Why are you over here? It's hard to get new good employees. Let me tell you.
Rest and then there's the ring. So we put the old girl in the
Press?
press. Thank you. So we put the clutch in the press. We use a 6.7 rear main seal press tool, and it's actually pretty perfect. Pretty stoked on that. Anyway, snap ring. This disc comes off. It's got some seals and stuff, you know, names that I do not know. Take that off. We have the springs in the center here. And each one of these clutches and frictions need to come off and be replaced in a specific order with the new ones. And then we press that back together, compress the springs, put the snap ring back in, and then this will be able to go into the billet outer casing. Baskets first. Oh my god, I want to restart now. Not good at this shit. Okay, so I'm gonna restart. I don't give a fuck. So, all right. So here we have the clutch out of Jake's car. We have the smaller diameter on the top here, and the larger diameter on the bottom here. We're gonna put them in order, the way they came from Dodson. We're gonna stack them. We're gonna do the second basket, and then we throw the inner basket on, the outer basket on, and we put the pump drive back on, snap ring, and we throw it in the billet housing here. We throw it back in the trans once we get the pump out and the stator put in. We gotta weld this stator here and put it back in and throw the whole car back together. It'll be good and see. So now that we got that off, we're gonna take the smaller steels and frictions off. We're going to flip it. And there are 6 tangs on the top here for the oil pump drive. I'm gonna take those off, and then this should come right off the top. So then this guy, finger. This is another snap ring. You see that? Another snap ring up right there. Yeah, if you want to go in. Comes off like that. Stator is about to come out. We're gonna compare it to the new one and see if she spun. It looks a little tweaked. If this inner barrel were to spin, this parallel here, you would see it slightly, you know, cocked one way or the other. And it really doesn't look like it.
Stator's back in.
Stator's back in, welded.
Maybe the stator didn't spin, and it could be something with the clutches. But the clutches looked fairly fine. A couple of them were a little bit dark. From what Jordan says, it seems to be okay. Even the fluid looked good.
Just from having the rags near this.
Okay, Jordan, I get it. You don't fucking like the pink rags.
No, that's just impressive.
Hi, YouTube. These barrels piss me the off. Where am I gonna put them? Jordan, can those barrels go outside?
Sure. I don't know. Here we are. Clip. We got the two slider O-ring havers with the clip holder in her. Goes over top. You know that movie? Whatever. I can't remember what movie. It's an older movie. It's like some old one where all the fucking aristocrats are fucking sitting there with their fucking suits and shit and their money, and there are these two fucking hookers that are fucking
Don't have so many F words in there.
two hookers that, or whoever the fuck they are. This has got a bit of schmoo on her, don't you say?
It's not Rolls Royce, but
Can you hold up on the bottom so we don't hit these?
You're not gonna play back in chess? Why not?
I'm not fucking 5 years old.
What do you mean? Chess is a man's game.
It is not a fucking iPhone message.
There's no difference. It's all digital.
There's
zero
there's
difference.
a big.
The only difference is you can't look into my eyes when we're playing. There's a big difference. I think you're a little too high.
Just Tad. Tad Lloyd! Hey, one of you guys want to give Guy a hand while they do the video recording?
Is it in?
Let's get some bolts in!
I heard you guys get this done in and out in a day.
We have the clutch in.
Clutch in!
Trans going back in.
Trans is in!
Trans isn't, well,
Kinda.
kinda. We are at the final stretches of putting Jake's Huracan back together after the new Dodson Pro Max clutch. We have Jordan getting the belly pan on here. It is all back together. Just a few trim pieces up in the top there. And we are going to take this thing out and see how it tries with this new awesome, super strong clutch. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be blast. The last thing we need to do is just the flash for the new clutch and the tuner. Be simple, not take much time at all. So almost there. All right, guys, we are in Jake's car. It is all done. It drives amazing. I think we're zoomed in here. Yeah, we are a little bit. It drives amazing. The clutch is grabbing phenomenally. That drives nice. I like that. This car sounds so great too. This exhaust, oh god, the decel in this car, oh, it sounds so good. It is finally finished. Jake's car is all done and wrapped up with the new clutch. Test driven, verified that it works just perfectly. There is a few 100-mile break-in period on this clutch, so we don't want to beat on it too much until that happens, but you can already tell it's working great. It shifts good. The shift points are very nice, so I know that he is going to be happy with this car and with this clutch now that he can fully use his twin turbo system to its full potential, because like I said previously, he was having trouble putting power to the ground with his stock clutch starting to slip, so that has been remedied. Just want to say a quick shout out to Jake for his continued trust in Huracan Motorsports. He was an absolutely amazing client, and now he's an even better friend to us here. We can only imagine what he has in store for his current cars and some upcoming projects, and we hope we can be involved because he's been a pleasure to work with. This car is all wrapped up, runs great, drives great, shifts great. He's gonna be happy. We're gonna see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Cheers, guys.
Deleted scenes. Don't don't mind me. I'm just speaking lies.
Yup. That's how it should have felt when I first got twin turbo. Now that we have the transmission done, it's time to go 1200 fuel system. Yup.